EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, November 18th, I had done a podcast. I had electronic cards going into stage 4, October, November, right about here, well below 12-month moving average. These are my scribbles. Probably I did on the weekly chart. Still haven't erased them. And let's just check out first. Let's go back. Let's see where my imagination had this going. So November 18th, we're right here. I had monthly defined support. I said, okay, it might bounce off that. It sunk through to lower monthly defined support. It's important to leave those lines, guys, because you might not see them on the weekly. On the weekly, to know that support, you have weekly defined support. You have Ichimoku cloud defined support, projecting that support in the future. And there's that monthly, that super duper monthly. So we sunk through. I thought we'd bounce back up, hit that monthly defined breakdown line, support and resistance. So instead of went a little bit more down, I could have just scooted that. Whoa, just like that. A little bit more in the future. Whoa, just like that. I'm cheating. And up it went on crazy volume, guys. Crazy volume. And then some more lots of volume right there, weekly. But you see that wick? We're going to zoom in. That is one major wick, and we're going to see the details of that wick, because now it looks really impressive on a green up day. But where was that volume? Was it when it was red and a little bit when it was green, or was really fully of that green? So that we're going to check it out. Red right here, this is like a doji, really thin body. I kept messing up spinning tops and dojis. I had to read up again. So the doji is really a thin body, and the wicks up and below, and the spinning tops a little larger body. And where's that? It's hitting. So it went through, hit that monthly defined support, or here it's a weekly defined support. I don't know if maybe it matches of the monthly. I'll have to check. Resistance, sinking back in. We're hitting that 30-week moving average. 30-week moving average right now is at 101. The price is 101, just above. This is really go time right here. This could be a great short entry for EA. We just have to wait for the week's close. You want a red candle. After that, you want to restart underperforming the SPX close to that zero line. So one red candle here, one weekly red candle down here, and this would be a great short entry. Bounce off that 30-week average, bounce off support and resistance. Just looks awesome, guys. Okay, let's go back. I just want to go back on the monthly. Okay, here are my lines. So yeah, the weekly and the monthly defined support right here. They're pretty much the same. We're closing in on that 12-month moving average. If I'm going to look at how far we are away from the distance from 12-month moving average, we're closing in on the power zone right here in the low risk environment, and because you're protected by that downwards declining 12-month moving average, that monthly defined support and resistance. That's pretty sweet. So let's look. I just want to see also if I'm getting some divergence with the fast stock. Oh, look at that insane divergence. Look at that insane divergence. Higher highs on the indicator, lower highs on the price action, not able to go back up. That energy tank all brought up, ready to get pulled back down. Fast talk on the monthly. Are we in the power zone? Remember, uptrend power zone. You want to stay overbought. And you want this to go back down right now. You don't want it to go over halfway line back, because when it goes through, it's a trend, change in trend. Here, see, came back up, almost had a change in trend. You had price action below 12-month average, downtrend, and after that, change in trend out of that oversold territory, and then you stick around. So here you want it to go back down. We want now that weekly divergence to get consumed. Okay, let's zoom in on the daily, guys. All right. I want to see the health. Remove all drawing tools. Where my lines go? Okay, I'm going to remove the Ichimoku cloud. Remove 200 day, 50 day. Okay, just the volume. Okay, what about that health of that volume, guys? Hold on. I'm going to go back on the weekly. Okay, we had that green volume. I'm going to put myself a marker right here. We're going to analyze this one first. This is the week of February 4th. Zoom in on the daily. Okay, so it starts here, not much. Gap down. But look at that, gap down, but green. But that can be good. So this is another one we're gonna zoom in. After that, a lot of green volume here. That one, you can't deny it. It's a Marubozu candle, most of it on the up day. February 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. And starting this week, red. And what's crazy about this week, that's a gap up. Price action went up. No, sellers got in, brought it back to entry, and we're closed below the entry right here. That is insane. And the next week, same thing. We closed down here. The next day, so today, we opened all the way up here. Sellers brought it all the way back down here, and the buyers brought it back all the way here. That is weird stuff, guys. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in here. I want to see that green volume. February 6th. So we're gonna have to zoom in on the 4-hour chart. Most of that volume, that opening candle, gap down, but after that, green. 1-hour chart. All that volume in that little doji right there. And yeah, so if I zoom in, a lot of that volume right here on a small period of time. Gap down, not very good, guys. Yeah, most of it in that red on that gap down. Okay, let's go back up. I'm going to go back to the daily. My curiosity is insane. So that's the gap down. This is what we have an explanation. It's good. Marubozu, most of that's good. And now we have that crazy gap up. I want to go in the 4-hour. I want to see what happened here. Gap up. Huge red volume. Most of it. We'll have to see. Oh, there's a big wick. Let's zoom in. Ooh. That gap up. Lots on the green volume. Man, that is just messed up stuff, guys. Most of it's on the green, guys. So we see it finish red because it kept going down. But most of it was on that gap up. Lots of green volume right there. Yeah. Look at that. Gap up. Close low. Gap up. Close low. That is just messed up. There's a war happening here. Here we have same type of pattern, but this time lots of red volume on that gap up to close it low. That is just nasty stuff, guys. Ooh. Okay, maybe I'm digging in too much. So when there's all that noise, you want to wait for that to get figured out. You want to go back. You want to make sure that you really start turning over. So let that battle. And you see that's what a doji is, or a spinning top on a critical level. That's what it signifies. Indecision, buyers, sellers, fighting it out. You try to get some clues where the volume's happening. But as we saw, it was a mix of a little both. You just want a green candle here. I want a green candle. I want a red candle to continue that downtrend. I don't want to close above that 30-week average. I really want a red candle I wanted the week to close a little lower. I want maybe another red candle right here on the right side, and then I'll be able to play this down, guys. But yeah, there's a pullbacks in a downtrend, monthly below the Ichimoku cloud, pullback in a downtrend, 12-month moving average going down. The hammer of the 12-month moving average is violent. When it decides to hit, you're gonna crumble that. So don't fight it. Let's see if that support turn resistance holds. But right now, you see it does. You see that wick right above it. Price action coming back down. Sellers coming in. So 1 week, this week's close, maybe another week to really confirm. February's close below that 12-month moving average, below that horizontal breakdown line. And EA, you could be resuming that stage 4 decline. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Ciao.